Thank you for the opportunity to be here and to share our story today. There's nothing more precious to a mother and a father than their child, and there's nothing we wouldn't sacrifice to help them thrive. It is our God-given duty to guide them emotionally, physically, and spiritually. And as a mother, when I place my children in the temporary care of others, like at school, I don't surrender my parental rights. Like most parents, my husband and I expect transparency and truth about how our children are doing in school to help them along their way. But tragically, this was not our story. Soon after our 11-year-old daughter started 6th grade at East Rockford Middle School, we noticed some changes. She seemed anxious, sad, and withdrawn. We thought it might be the stress of middle school, which can be hard for kids. So we continued to encourage her, support her, and make sure that she knew how deeply she was loved. As the school year went on, she started to fall behind academically, and I began working closely with her teachers and the school counselor. We wanted to do everything that we could to ensure that she flourished at school. I wanted her to know that we're in her corner. We would help her navigate any problems she faced, and that Jesus was right beside her every single day. Throughout 7th grade, we remained in close contact with the school, and I was especially grateful for the school counselor's help, and I valued the connection that she had made with my daughter. Still struggling, my husband and I took our daughter to see a psychologist who diagnosed her with autism. We shared that very personal information with the school counselor to ensure that she received the support and accommodations that she needed to thrive. It felt like a partnership with the school. And we even met up with the counselor for ice cream with both of our daughters that following summer. So given the regular and transparent communication that Dan and I had with the school counselor, I trusted this woman wholeheartedly until everything changed. In the fall of 8th grade, a school employee sent us an academic report with notes from my daughter's past and current teachers. But oddly, some of the teachers' notes talked about a boy, or at least referred to a boy's name and used male pronouns. I assumed this was a mistake. So I emailed the school employee to see if she had inadvertently included another child's information in the report, but she didn't respond. My husband and I discovered that the school, including the counselor that we had put so much trust in, was socially transitioning our daughter and hiding it from us. We later found out that teachers and staff had been treating our daughter as a boy without our knowledge. They continued to use her real name and accurate pronouns when communicating with us. I was shocked, betrayed, and heartbroken. We met with the principal hoping that he would be as shocked as we were, but he wasn't. He said it was school district and Michigan policy to treat our little girl as a boy without telling us. Going into this meeting, Dan and I had hoped that the principal would be as concerned as we were, but we left feeling devastated and not sure what to do next. There really are no words to capture the traumatic impact of the school's action on our young daughter and our family. And in the days and weeks that followed, it was like she was emerging from a cult. Multiple times a day, she would ask us if we loved her. She had been taught to not trust us, that we wouldn't understand her, and that we wouldn't accept her, which is absolutely false. But what really broke my heart is that my sweet girl, she was led to believe that she was broken, and she is not. She was made in the image of God, and she is beautiful, intelligent, and kind. And every single day since then, it has taken an unwavering effort to rebuild her fractured confidence in herself and to restore her shattered trust in us, her family, her protectors. We've dedicated ourselves to showing her that she is valued, she is safe, and she is loved. And we are slowly mending the threads of her self-worth and the bonds that were so carelessly broken. Witnessing the devastating harm that our daughter suffered drove my husband and I, with the help of Alliance Defending Freedom, to file a lawsuit against Rockford Public School District. We asked ourselves, how could we ever face another parent, look them in the eyes, knowing that their child, like ours, might be undergoing a life-altering transition without their knowledge or consent, and we had remained silent? We knew that we had to take a stand to protect not only our daughter, but other children and other families as well. And as a very private person, I was intimidated at first, but our Almighty God has given me the courage and the strength to take a public stand and hold that school accountable for nearly shattering my daughter's life. And no school district has the right to make life-altering decisions for a child without talking to their parents. Let alone concealing those decisions from us, ever, under no circumstances. So today, I am honored to be here, and I thank the Commission and to President Trump for the opportunity to share our family's story with you, and I pray that it will help ensure that no other families suffer.